Day, sponsored by EBOMD.
And hi again, everyone, and welcome to round 2 of the playoffs on Heartland Football Friday. I'm Todd Richards, and we're talking Missouri District semifinal play. First up, the unbeaten Jackson Indians hosting Oakville. Class 6 District 1 semifinal action. Let's get out to the pit. Man, look at that crowd, and they're ready for some defense, and they get it on a big third down play for Oakville. Watch Jackson, the pressure, the stop, and they would get them on off that field. And cheerleaders said, let's get that offense going. They do. And this is Drew Parsons, quarterback. Boy, he's got a quick step, and he's got great instincts. Takes a hit, but picks up excellent yardage. Then, here they go with Jalen Hampton. Boy, this guy is something special. It looks like he's going to break every single run. The student section out there, they're fired up for more. Jalen Hampton, you want more, you got more, and you got 6. He's going on into the house. Cuts back the other way, cuts in for the score, 49-0. That was the final. Jackson will play Northwest in the district championship game. They'll have that one at home. All right, time to check in that excellent Class 5 District 1 matchup, at least on paper, but Cape Central, man, they can maul you in the playoffs. Could they get it done in the jungle? And you can see the cheerleaders, the fans waiting for some action. But this is Webster Groves. They were down 16-0, but the 2-point conversion made it 16-8. Cape Central looking for some offense. Nice play here. Aiden McGuire, the quarterback, Jathan Spain, the SEMO. He'll play for SEMO next year. Just drag it into tacklers, trying to bring the big dude down from that tight end spot. And then again, same combination. Spain again. This time, the way they barely tripped him up, saved maybe a huge gain and who knows what else. And then later, the cheerleaders say, we have faith in our defense because Webster Groves is going for a score. But watch this. Kate Malachi Johnson, he picks it off in the end zone, comes out for some yards, and that was that. They were up 8 at the break, and the Tigers took off in the second half. Kent Gibbs' team, they are tough, 50-14. You get around the playoffs, they get better and better. All right, man, I'll tell you what, our next stop at Heartland Football Friday is our game of the night. Hayti at Saxony Lutheran. Let's head out live to Luke Randall for the action. Luke?
Todd, earlier in the night, I promised one thing, a lot of touchdowns. Let's see if I hopefully did not jinx it.
The game of the night, sponsored by Saxony Lutheran High School.
A season of first for the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders, hosting their first ever playoff game, but coming to town, a very good Hayti team, much better than their 4 wins suggests. And right away, J.C. Ford finds Javante Payne. This is the most lethal duo in Southeast Missouri. Quarterback, wide receiver, the combo is elite. Indians take the lead, and they'd have the option to extend it because Thomas Hightower forces the fumble. Indians recovered in the red zone, and right away, they get to work taking advantage. Isaiah Love, touchdown right there to make it 14-0, and then another one. This one would eventually make it 22-0. That was the score at the end of the first quarter, and the Indians by no means were done. Jeremy Alexander running past Saxony. It is 30-0. Crusaders desperately need a response. They would get one. Kai McDowell finds Tucker Teague, and Teague running clear to get the Crusaders on the board, a much-needed score in Bennett Memorial Stadium. But the energy zapped because a moment later, check this out. A one-handed snag from Javante Payne, and that's not a touchdown, but it's probably the play of the night. It sets up a touchdown right here. Indians comfortably advance to the district final, and a surreal moment for some of the star players after that final whistle.
Guys, how happy are you to be moving on to the district championship game?
I'm very happy because, like, the past 3 seasons, we never won a playoff game. For us to win our first playoff game in 4 years is very good.
I ain't had a chance to win the playoff game, so it means a lot to me right now.
Now, I know we're going to mention Charleston-Portageville. I'm not going to spoil that. Hayti will get the winner, and obviously, depending on that matchup, Hayti may or may not host. Saxony, a great season, all in all, ending in the district semifinals. Hayti, your season continues. Todd.
All right, thank you for that, Luke, and excellent job. Another very good matchup, as Luke had mentioned, Charleston hosting Portageville, and I'll tell you this, you know, you can see that's Portageville in the white jerseys, and the home team, Charleston, in the blue, but it was so much fog, there was a lot to see what was going on. And boy, I'll tell you what, a lot of turnovers, a lot of defense there. And then in the second half, it's Charleston with the score. I'm telling you, you can see him celebrating. That's about it. That's how much fog there was out there. We can see the 2-point conversion caught by Jare Wells. There you go, fog and everything. For Charleston, he's got the catch, but I'll tell you what, Portageville made enough big plays. Did they ever? They would go on and get the win in this one. The final score is Portageville would go on for the victory, 28-14, and the fog and everything, so they move on to the district championship. All right, when we return, more big games and more big highlights, and it's all coming up on Heartland Football Friday after this timeout.